You may think that a Tesla is expensive, but let me show you how I'm saving money with my Tesla every day. And stick to the end because I'll show you exactly how I save money on electricity or fuel. I actually charge up for free, so stay tuned. I have all these notes written down, so I want to save your time. Let's get to it. The first point is I live in my Tesla, so I'm saving money on rent or hotel costs. I actually travel for work. So I live in one state and I drive 6.5 hours to another state to work. I'm supposed to be, or they encourage us to use our per diem to stay in a hotel or get an apartment or just have some residence to stay, food to eat and things like that, which is great. But I had the idea that instead of paying somebody rent each week, I was paying somebody around $200 to stay in their house every week. And you may be saying that that's a great deal, $800, but that's $800 that I can put towards my Tesla, pay it off, or towards my savings, towards my emergency fund, and it's just helping me to get to my next goal faster. I'm saving a lot of money with not spending money on rent or hotel costs because it adds up. You can spend anywhere from $1,400 up to $2,000. The second thing is minimal maintenance and no oil changes. So a Tesla is an electric vehicle and there is no engine. The engine is a battery that is under the Tesla. So the front is space for a trunk, and then I have space for a trunk in the back. This causes me to not have to go to get oil changed. The maintenance that I get is a tire rotation, and occasionally I have to fill up my windshield wiper fluid. Other than that, I have no real maintenance. And even my brakes. Tesla has a regenerative braking that when you start slowing down, your car will go ahead and use that slowing down energy to use magnets inside the battery to recharge the battery. So as you're slowing down, it's recharging the battery and it's giving you extra miles and extra energy. You don't really use your brakes as much as you would think. I don't really use my brakes that much when I'm in a normal car. If you like these points so far, I would encourage you and remind you to go ahead and give this video a like. The next point is I have reduced tickets, like speeding tickets or toll access. When I used to drive, I used to speed. And I thought when I was younger, I was young and dumb. And I thought that you were able to just speed. And if you had a ticket, you could just pay it off, which is true. But if you get too many speeding tickets, you actually will lose your license, lose your access and privilege to drive. I also lost job opportunities. I had an interview with Frito-Lay. I was going to be able to work for them and making good money throughout the year, a good salary. I did the interview process. The manager hired me. He shook my hand like, I really like you. Welcome to the team. He told me, welcome to the team. My background check had to go through and I wasn't able to get the job. I'm not able to do DoorDash, Postmates, Lyft, things of that nature. And I know that's on me, but I'm just saying that the Tesla has autopilot features. And when I use my autopilot, I can literally set it to drive at a certain speed. There's I think 4 or 5 different speeds. There's Mad Max, which is very fast and you can get speeding tickets with that. But I like to go with standard or chill mode. I don't be in a rush for anything and I try to be early. I know that's more so a user error type thing, but I think that the Tesla can actually help you not even want to be tempted to speed because it just does everything for you. It finds the fastest route. It tries to avoid tolls. You can put all of that in the navigation features and it's just a great thing. So the next thing is driving fatigue. When I drive myself like 6.5 hours when I'm driving to work, I get tired, you guys. Sometimes I need to pull over and go to sleep, go to the gas station, get an energy drink. But with the Tesla, I have an autopilot feature and the Tesla does all the work. I don't have to really do anything except look forward. If I get a little bit tired looking forward, I'll take over and I'll start driving for a little bit. But I don't have to think about driving. Driving is very taxing on the mind. And I will tell you, when I'm driving normally now, I'm able to perceive a lot more because I don't have to put so much attention into the actual act of driving. And I see that people are very distracted. People are very distracted. People are on their phones, they're eating food, they're helping their kids, they're putting on makeup, they're reaching down to get stuff. And all of this stuff is very dangerous, first of all. And it just adds to the chance that you may have an accident or you're just being fatigued. The next one is gasoline costs no fuel purchase. I know a lot of people nowadays are talking about gas prices. Gas prices are raising. Gas prices in California are about $8. Florida, $6, $7. Virginia, about $5, $6. Tesla has electric charging. Whenever I have to charge, I go to a supercharger. The most that I paid at a supercharger from like literally zero in my Tesla was about $30. That's it. I filled up my mom's Kia Soul the other day and it was like $51. $51, and she wasn't even all the way on empty. I understand that this economy where we're at in society, fuel and gas prices are a big cost in people's everyday spending. And I live in my car, so I have my heat running or my air conditioning running, so I'm using my electricity all the time. When I was in my other car, I was spending a lot of money on gas, maybe like $200 going back and forth to my job every week, and that adds up. So I'm saving a lot of money with gas prices. So again, you guys, if you stayed until this point, this is the last point, and I appreciate you for staying to the last point in the video. And the last one is free charging across destination chargers or hotels. So what do I mean by that? You can get different chargers with the Tesla. There's the superchargers, like the Tesla chargers, or there's third-party chargers. And there's an app that I use. It's called PlugShare. So you use PlugShare, and there are filters that you can put inside the app, and you can put free. You can find free chargers in the area wherever you're at. I have a few out here where I'm at. There's a few downtown. There's a couple downtown. There's a few just in the city areas. You find those areas, and some of them are at hotels. So I just pull up to the hotel, park up, plug it in, charging for free. I don't even spend money on gas or my fuel. Guys, this saves me so much money. I know you guys are spending money on gas. People don't even fill up their tank. Some people are like, oh, I don't know. I hope this $5 can get me to where I need to go. I hope this $10 can get me to where I need to go. $20, I used to be able to fill up my Honda Civic. Now, with my Kia Sportage that I used to have, I was not able to fill it up with $20. It was more like $42. That's how much it cost me. And that was when gas prices were $3. Now, I charge for free. So you may think that the Tesla is expensive, but like I said, I'm saving so much with the Tesla. I might spend money on is the tire rotation and the tires itself. And I paid a lot on property taxes. My Tesla is about $40,000, like $45,000. And for my property tax, I paid $1,500. I was like, God dang. That will go down with the years as the years goes on. But I really plan to pay off this car by next year, and then I won't have too many expenses after that. I just really want to provide this value about how you can save money with the Tesla. If you found any type of value with this video, I would appreciate it if you give a like and a subscribe. I'm on my 90-day challenge right now. I'm making videos every single day. So go watch my old videos, binge them, and I'll see you tomorrow in the next video. Peace.